going to talk about the Black Ink Crew, Season 3, Episode 1. I don't usually review this. I usually leave it up to Mike B and Bondi and Ashley and some more Love TV. But I had an opinion of the show, this first episode. Last season, Puma got married. Duchess and Caesar broke up because they was in Jamaica and she was tripping out, crying all on the ground and shit. She had a miscarriage at the end of we found out at the end of last season. Walter was looking for his dad and his dad died. Teddy was still fucking everybody. Oh shit, still a piece of shit. Like, I don't know. We still have Sassy. I like her. Steve's full of shit. Alex isn't there anymore. But we got a new host, so it don't even matter. We got this girl named Donna. And then we have Sky. I think Sky used to fuck with Teddy. Yeah. I like Sky. Sky got this. I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say. I don't care whose feelings it hurt. Because it don't be like nothing malicious. So I like Sky. So it starts off with, let me see. What did it start off with? Was it them all at the shop chilling? I think it was. I think that's when we got introduced to Donna or whatever. But I was just like, whatever. They all at the shop. Like I said, we find out that old girl and I'm just talking about what I remember. Well, we find out that Donna's working there and she's like the apprentice. She's somebody that follows around trying to get a feel of the shop. She gets everything ready for them, all this kind of stuff. I'm like, okay, whatever. So Cease was asking Sky, because Sky worked there, so he was asking her, how was Donna doing? Ain't that her name? Yeah, I think that's her name. How was she doing? And she was like, what, for work? And he was like, what the hell you mean? And he was like, she okay for work, but she fucking everybody. I'm like, yeah, here we go. Another goddamn Alex. I was just like, I don't give a fuck how good of an artist they are. I will never, ever go to their shop. It's just too much goes on that it would make me uncomfortable just to sit in there. I don't want to go in those shops. Everybody's fucking or fighting. It's not professional. And something like that, I'd be like, they might not clean their needles. That's how I would feel. So anyway, moving on from that, we did get to see Duchess do a tattoo on some girl. She did like a doll, 5-foot doll, I don't know, whatever. Then we had some football players come get their tattoo done by C's. Okay, I'm just saying, I wouldn't get mine done. But let's talk about this goddamn oh shit. No, before we get to oh shit, because I just want to talk about him. That's the whole reason of me doing this video. It's oh shit. But we did get to see Sassy and Puma talking, and he was just basically saying how his marriage is really in shambles right now because ever since they came from Jamaica, it ain't been right. And his wife ended up going out of town. He said that she needed to breathe or something, and she just left. And I'm sitting there like, well, who got the baby? Because I didn't see that baby getting back in the car with her. So who got the baby? Her mom? Like, you just got up and left? Like, I don't know. So they whole thing, she ended up, Sassy ended up telling, giving him advice, or whatever. And so he ended up going to pick her up from the airport, and he ended up going to talk to her. And like I said, she's not happy. She felt like, ever since Jamaica, he don't come home, and when he do, it's 4 or 5 in the morning, and she thought that he would be there for her and the daughter and all that. And I'm like, this is what you married. Did y'all not have this conversation beforehand? Because this is what you married. You married a dude that, well, yeah, you married, because you married him last season. And you married a dude that's going to be on TV. You married a dude that's going to have to do a lot of appearances, especially when the show is getting ready back to start. So, yeah. But then I would have been like, okay, Puma, you got to compromise. Maybe you need to come home twice out the week and 7 goddamn days of the week. So you come home twice out the week, and maybe you guys can get that shit together. He felt some kind of way because she said, did you marry me for our daughter? And he felt some kind of way. But I'm like, I was looking at him same too. Like, did you marry her because of the show was on? You want to keep our family together? Like, but I do believe he loved her. I do. I just think they rushed things for the show and didn't have them damn talks. Now let's talk about this dumbass old shit that his baby mama. We first see them having lunch with his dad and his brother, and she just started popping off the mouth. She felt like shit. I finally got him here, and I'm quite sure all the shit that she was saying, his family has heard some of this. I'm quite sure. But I do feel like it wasn't a conversation for the whole family. It should have been a conversation with y'all. But apparently she was going through his phone, and they always say when you go through a motherfucking phone, don't get surprised at what you find. I'm just saying. But she goes through his phone. I'm not excusing him for his bullshit. But I feel like when you feel like you have to go through somebody's phone, it's over. Because that's what you're gonna find. But she was talking about how he's living with this girl stay at his apartment, and if he would come home, then they would be cool and be able to live together, but apparently he's fucking with old girl. Well, she don't know he's fucking with old girl, but, you know, she got an idea if this motherfucker ain't coming home, and this girl lived there and sleep there and all that kind of stuff, so, yeah, she had a problem with that, and I would have had a problem with it too. I'm sorry. I would have went. She said if she wasn't pregnant, she would have knocked on that door. Pregnant and motherfucking all, I would have knocked on that door. You just was going over there to fight instead of acting like a grown-ass woman to see what was going on. That's why you didn't go over there. But I was just like, whatever. So he has to go see his probation officer that he hadn't been going to see for a couple of weeks because it's too much time or money or whatever it is to go from one city to the next city to take care of your motherfucking business so you won't be in jail. I don't get it. So, anyway, he goes to the bail bondsman. The man was like, you know, where you been? What you been doing? He like, been working, taking care of my girl. He like, well, what else you been doing? And he looking like, oh shit. So he ended up telling him he had got arrested, got pulled over, and he had most likely some damn dope up in the car that he was driving with him and Donna coming from Black Ink. So the man was like, well, you know, that is violation, so you have to go to jail. So he checking his pockets or whatever, and this motherfucker got some powder up in his pocket. I'm like, really? Like, motherfucker, like, I understand you. Well, first of all, no, I don't understand you riding with it all the way to another city. With it in your motherfucking pocket. I don't understand why you thought you had enough balls to go into the bail bondsman office knowing you was already in trouble with it. Like, you couldn't put it behind a bush. I don't know. First of all, you shouldn't have brought it with you in the first place. But to go in a motherfucking office with the shit, you want to go to jail. And I don't feel bad for him. I want him to go to jail so he can understand, like, you can't be doing this. And then he like, oh, I ain't going to be able to see my baby being born. You wasn't thinking about that when you were getting high. You were coming in the shop drunk. You fucking old girl. Like, I don't get it. Because even when Cease had that big ass party, him and Donna went in the bathroom together. And I'm like, this is some ratchet. See, that's why I won't go to that motherfucking shop. Like, y'all toilets ain't, your bathroom ain't clean. You got fucking nut everywhere. I'm just saying. But, yeah, so he ended up having to go to jail, and he crying like a bitch. But I'm like, you wasn't crying like a bitch when you was doing what all you was doing. You're a fucking kid. You're a fucking joke. This whole show is a joke. I only like Sky and Sassy, because everybody else is a joke on this motherfucker. That whole conversation that, what's her name? Duchess was having with Sky at her house, cooking for her and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, what you cooking for her for? But okay. All that shit that she don't love sees, and she was like, yeah, you do. You need to work it out. I don't want them to get back together. I don't. They are bad for each other. They turmoil. They like oil and water. They want different things, but I think they're trying to be together for the show, and it's not working. I think that she wants a lot more than what he wants out of a relationship, out of business. She's more goal oriented than C's is. So I don't want them to get back together. And their relationship was all fucked up. But that's all I got to talk about for the Black Ink crew. If I missed something, I apologize, but I'm trying to think as I'm talking, and that's all I want to talk about was how dumb old shit was. Like, you going through this with your baby mama, you fucking your roommate, you smoking dope, you coming to work drunk, you not going to you not checking in at your bail's bonds. Like, you need to go to jail. And then we gonna see him again get in trouble fucking again, like when he failed his drug test and he has to go to jail again. I'm like, keep him there. Keep him fucking there. Because y'all keep letting this boy out. Y'all keep taking him to court, letting him out, and he keep doing the same bullshit like he ain't learning his lesson. So, I don't know. Y'all tell me what you guys thought about the Black Ink crew. And if you guys want me to keep reviewing it, let me know in the comment section and I would. Make sure you check out everybody that I mentioned at the beginning. Mike B, Ashley, some more Love TZ, Bondi, did I say her? Well, yeah. Yeah, check all the YouTubers out that, you know, we rock with us and stuff like that. You know, it's still Jumpstart January. Got a few more days, so, yeah, tell me what y'all thought about it. We can keep it going in the comment section. Hope old shit get his shit together. I'm ready to see what all went down with Puma and C's, because I think C's be trying to front for the camera, and he's willing to fuck off his friendship. Just, I don't know. He's not a good friend to me. But I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, Xbox Live. I do everything about the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. And I'll be back later for something come on tonight. Something good come on tonight. I think it's the half and a half knot. So yeah, I'll be back for that. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.